Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video about 7 high-paying online jobs, but these jobs are really for you if you want to be your own boss. To be successful, you're gonna need a website and to network your butt off in the beginning. And I heard from a lot of people who wanna work from home and make a full-time income, but they don't necessarily want to start their own business or be their own boss. I created this video for those people. So anything that I mentioned in this video, I'm gonna link to in the description below so that you can go and explore the jobs yourself. These jobs range in terms of pay and educational requirements. Some of them are looking for high school diplomas, some of them are looking for graduate degrees. So no matter your background, there will be something in here for you. If you're new here, my name's Justine Havlin. I'm a digital marketing strategist from wellaworks.com. Every week I make videos to help you launch online and make a full-time income from home. In 2017, I started working from home and I honestly could not imagine working in an office ever again. When I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to leave my 9-to-5 job, I would watch a million YouTube videos and I found a ton that were people that I could relate to. And I found that these videos were what I needed to push me to go after what I really wanted. So that's why I created this channel. Okay, so let's jump into the first job. The first job is a market research interviewer, and this job pays around $15 an hour. So when a company wants to learn about their target audience, they'll often survey them, and sometimes they'll survey them over the phone. As a market research interviewer, you will work from home, and because of the different shifts available, you will most likely be able to choose when during the day you actually work. For this job, you'll get a list of people and you'll be required to call them, ask them a series of questions, gather the information, and then put it together in a simple report and provide it back to your employer. It looks like this job requires you to have a high school diploma, to enjoy speaking to people, and to have had some sort of customer service experience in the past. So really, if you've had any job where you're working with a customer, you should be qualified for this job. So if you like talking to people over the phone and you don't mind using computers every day, this might be a really good fit for you. The next job is an online English teacher, and this job pays around $22 an hour. I see a lot of people do this job who are stay-at-home moms because the hours are really flexible and you can actually get your entire shift done before your kids wake up. I've watched a couple of videos from other YouTubers that do this job, so I'll link those in the description below. This job is a really good fit for anybody that has any sort of degree and at least 1 year of experience in some sort of tutoring capacity. So maybe you helped tutor people in university, or you've homeschooled your kids for 1 year, or maybe you were even that go-to person at the office that had to actually train people and help them learn a new skill. In addition to needing a degree and a year of experience, you do need to be eligible to work either in the United States or in Canada. Because the students are all over the world, you'll be able to choose the hours that work for you. So this is a really great option if flexibility is important to you. So once you find the company that you want to get started with, you'll click to start the application process. They'll walk you through everything you need to know. You'll fill in the information, and then they will let you know if you're going to be moving forward to the next step. If you love explaining things to people, and most importantly, you enjoy working with kids, this could be a really great option for you. The next job is a proofreader, and this job pays between $18 to $22 an hour. Proofreaders are required to review both internal and external company documents. Proofreaders will review the document, make edits, and in some cases, they'll also do some research and actually fact-check the document. Proofreaders are required to have a degree, and in some cases, a graduate degree, especially in the STEM fields, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. If you have a bachelor's degree and you don't actually have experience as a proofreader, you can actually get a certification online that will help you gain the skills you need to be an effective proofreader. These are often called editing certificates, and I'll link to one in the description below. You might also want to look for a program that will connect you with companies that are actually looking for proofreaders. So before you apply to a program, ask them, do you have connections with companies that look for proofreaders, and do you make connections with these companies to help new graduates find a job? Proofreaders are really important, and organizations are always looking for great proofreaders on short-term and long-term contracts. If you get a longer-term contract, this could turn into a permanent role, and you could actually be a permanent remote employee and receive health benefits. So if you have a degree, a strong attention to detail, and you like editing work rather than actually creating something from scratch, then check this job out. It could be a really great fit for you. The next job is a transcriber, and this pays between $15 to $22 an hour. There is such a huge demand for people who want to transcribe audio to text. For example, after I film a YouTube video, I submit the video to get it transcribed to text. When I upload the text to YouTube, it helps a ton with my SEO, and it also provides captions for people who don't want to watch the video with sound. This is kind of a requirement for YouTube videos now, so transcribers are really in demand. There's a ton of other reasons to use a transcriber, and because of this, there are companies that are popping up all over the place that will actually train you to become a transcriber, and then you'll be sort of part of their team, and then they will send you work. From what I've seen, you're not required to have a degree or any experience in the field, but you are required to apply and have a really good internet connection and a desire to work with computers all day. I've also seen that there isn't a cost to apply, so this is a great one if you don't want to actually put a lot of money into getting started with a job online. If you love working independently and you don't necessarily want to create something from scratch and you would rather actually complete really straightforward tasks where you know exactly what's expected of you in every single job, then consider looking into the job of a transcriber. The next job is a freelance writer. So the pay varies greatly for a freelance writer, but in the video today, I'm going to talk about something called Text Broker. So this is an online platform where you work as a freelance writer, and it typically pays between 1 to 5 cents per word, depending on your skill level. Because of sites like Text Broker, it is really easy to become a freelance writer and find a really steady stream of work. The reason I want to talk to you about Text Broker is because I actually use it to hire writers for one of my other businesses. My husband and I actually found 2 writers on Text Broker, and we've added them to our virtual team. And now whenever we have an article that we need written, we submit it specifically to those writers. To become a freelance writer with Text Broker, you need to apply on their website and be from one of the countries that are listed in the top right-hand corner of the screen. The application process is fairly simple. You submit your application, which includes a writing sample. This writing sample helps them decide if you are a 1 to 5-star writer. And then once you're approved, you'll complete your profile and you can start picking up work immediately. Take time when you're submitting your sample because the star rating that you're given will determine how much money you actually make when you write an article. Once you actually sign in and start looking for work, you can filter through the work in terms of category. So you can look at business, travel, fashion, and you can find articles to write about that are actually in your area of experience or interest. The coolest thing about this site is that if somebody likes your writing, they can add you to their team, which means that over time you can actually start to pick up articles that you're interested in and only work with people who you enjoy working with. So if you want to get paid to write, check out Text Broker. So the next job is a customer service rep, and this pays around $15 an hour. A customer service rep responds to questions either by phone or by email. Oftentimes, a customer service rep is not required to have a degree, but companies do look for people who have experience or a really strong interest in the field that the company is in. So whether this is sports or fashion, it will most likely be beneficial if you can show that you have an interest and are able to actually talk to customers and connect with them on a more intimate level. I often see this job full-time and offering health benefits. So if you're somebody who loves talking to people over the phone, you're really patient, and you generally like helping people solve problems, this might be a really good fit for you. The last job is a chat support representative. This job pays around $15 to $25 an hour. A chat support rep is doing a really similar job to the customer service rep, but rather than being on the phone, they are on a chat support platform. I mentioned in another video that I actually know somebody who does this. He was a freelancer using a training platform with his clients, and then he applied as a chat support rep for that training platform company, and he got that job. What's really great is they still allow him to freelance, and he has the best of both worlds. So he has a full-time income from this company, and he gets to freelance on the side. So if you use any business tech in your current job or with your business, or you've just come across this technology in some way, like MailChimp, Infusionsoft, Thinkific, Kajabi, Asana, then think about checking out their websites and keeping an eye open for chat support jobs at those companies. Because chat support is growing in demand, there are actually other companies that will hire you and train you to become a chat support agent, and then they will hire you out to other companies. They typically ask you to complete an assessment, and this helps them assess whether or not you have the basic skills needed to be a chat support agent, and they also want to assess if you'll be able to learn quickly about different companies that you'll be supporting as a chat support agent. If you like connecting with people, but you don't love being on the phone, this is a really great option for you. So those are the 7 jobs that you can do online from home that pay you at least $100 a day, and where you're actually working for somebody else and you don't actually have to be your own boss. The jobs again are market research interviewer, online English tutor, proofreader, freelance writer, transcriber, customer service rep, and chat support agent. If you're looking for ways to make a living wage from home, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like below. It helps other people find the video. If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to stay and subscribe. If you're returning, as always, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.